vibe, we lay. You purple, you gay. Delete ass, lil' fame. I won't war, got the same. For wrong. For wrong, these people. For wrong. I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, nigga. For wrong. Pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man. For wrong. Nigga, your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You damn scare rag, coward ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, yeah, young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. All these niggas want down hate, but tell them zip it lip. Cause you a dumb ass, scare rag boy, little body bitch. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. Well, you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with it damn scritchy with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big rank, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste. We vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't war, got the same. For wrong. For wrong, nigga. For wrong. For wrong. I tell them, nigga. For wrong. You get your shit together, nigga. For wrong. Work. I'ma do this shit till I rock, you little body bitch. I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on night thought, little body bitch. And I'ma stay turning like the cars, you little body bitch. And I'm so cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm a warrior like Dan Gabar, you little body bitch. And my aim like Nana Zah, you little body bitch. Need a princess part bar, little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch. Yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got be right, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste. We vibe, we lay, we purple, we gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't war, not the same. For wrong.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now he got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, which say they are Jews. They are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white man. Need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know there's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. One step, I'm solid for show. For the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother and sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what are the leaves into a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him and said, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He was like, who is this nigga? But where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Hamma wa Aidya Yahau. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
Right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, like, afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith that y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatam to all the brothers, Yahweh Shema Alatam Bashem Yahushua to the sisters. You know what I'm saying? With the I.S.U.P.K side out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the commanding journal YAHANNA. Since 1969, we've been breaking down the truth about this Bible. You know what I'm saying? The true solutions to so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? The true solutions are found in this Bible. Your history is found in this Bible. Your present day life is found in this Bible. Everything you live, everything you suffer, and everything that's going to fix Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians is found in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? And the real priests and prophets of the Most High found in the I.S.U.P.K. Bringing this out, bringing this to our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, to heal once more the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We're not Black British, we're not Black Caribbean, we're not African American, we're not Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican. We are a nation that is being forgotten. We are a nation that no other people desires. But it's time for us as a nation to come together and desire ourselves, man. It's time for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians to gather together once more as a nation and put those two kingdoms, the northern kingdom and southern kingdom, those two sticks, bind them once more back into one. You know what I'm saying? All right, Shalom, let's see. We got in the cut. We got Officer Hakayanko Rab in the cut. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Most High Christ, good to see you. We also got Officer Habanya, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Most High Christ. We say Habanya, I was Jamaica. And left me.
It was warm. It was sweet. Hotel life, not the same. Not the same.
No sign
I saw
crime.
you man. I saw you man a move. Yeah, you just a fly out to Jamaica and tell
Jesus,
nobody
Jesus
nothing.
is flying out to Jamaica.
No, it's like
Nah,
that,
both
but I
sides
keep
crime. That's how I go. Okay, we got
That's how I
Redalia
go.
Allen in the cut. We got Lester in the building. Yeah, how about
Garbage guitar. What's going
Don't
on?
go on. Who's flying out to Jamaica?
Nah,
Gone.
Habani guy just got back. You not
Yeah.
see the
Come
time?
back.
Okay.
I was in the JA, you know.
Okay. Nice.
Hey, did you see the Bunny God? Did you see the brothers out there from Jamaica camp?
Nah, because where we were, it was a bit out the way of everything.
Oh,
And you have
seen.
to pay a bit to move around.
Oh, can't. I hear you.
Okay. All right, no sweat. Well, this is the scripture breakdown class. I'm holding it down, of course, till Captain Karate gets here. If anybody in the comments has any questions, make sure y'all type your questions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If anybody in the class has any questions, y'all let me know. You know, I'll try my best. I'm no Captain Karate, but I'll try my best to give a, you know what I'm saying, a breakdown if I know it. If I don't, we'll hold it for Captain. All right. Anybody has any questions?
Yeah, can't. I got a question. I don't want.
Can
you break down this part for me, right? Oh yeah. Hold on. Where is it? So leave it. So lucky. I'm gonna get back to the other one. I'm gonna find it first.
No sweat. I can try to help you find it. Do you have a? Did you paraphrase the verse you was broken down?
Yeah, it says. It's not in the Apocrypha, I don't think, is it? It says about looking glass.
Okay.
A darkly glass. So you're looking through a glass darkly. Yeah, let me see what that might be. I think it's in.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it. It's not the It's not that one. I think that there was one in Ecclesiasticus, but it's not that one where it says it would be like that from to looking glass. Okay.
Actually, I know what it is now. It's 1 Corinthians 13:12.
All right, no sweat. Get that from.
Yeah, just that part there. Somebody break it down to me, but I just want to hear what you're saying about it.
Okay. Get me from verse 11.
So 1 Corinthians 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child.
Okay. Right.
I thought as a child.
Yeah, so this is this is Paul speaking. So when he was a child, he spake as a child, he understood as a child, he thought as a child. All right, now this could be like physically when you're a child, you know, you ain't worried about, you know what I'm saying, you ain't too worried about the things that adults are worried about. You're worrying about running around on the field, having fun, climbing trees, that sort of thing. You spake as a child, you understood as a child, you thought as a child. The same way a brother or sister who's young in the truth, they're a young man or a young sister in the truth. They speak as a child. They're not quite seasoned in the truth. They understood things as a child, where you're not going to understand everything. You're not going to understand these breakdowns, you know what I'm saying, which comes with time. It comes with growing up in the truth, the same way growing up from a child to an adult, it happens. You learn things, you understand things more, you speak more as an adult. You know what I'm saying? You speak more with more wisdom, with more knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
But when he became a man, he put away childish things. The same way when you know what I'm saying, when you grow up and become a man, you know what I'm saying, you're not doing, you know, childish things anymore. You now have a more serious, you're more grounded, you're more severe, you're more focused. Okay, well now you're thinking about how can I build my nation? You know what I'm saying? How can I find a good woman to start a family with? You know what I'm saying? You put away childish things, and now you're thinking as an adult. The same way in the truth. When you become a man, when you become grounded in this truth, when you become an officer in this truth, and you can teach, you know what I'm saying? You have to put away childish things because you have to figure out how to bring your brothers and sisters in the truth. You can't operate like everybody else. You can't be going The sister can't be going to the club every night like all the other children in the world. A brother can't be, you know what I'm saying, drinking and smoking every day like all the other children in the world. You put away those childish things because you've what? You've now become a man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Got one count. So this is the verse of the one.
Mm-hmm.
For now we see through a glass darkly, but face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known.
Okay. It says, for now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall. Okay, this one isn't coming to me. What I'll do is I'll hold this one for Captain. I'll hold this one for Captain.
Yeah.
No break that down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I did get a kind of a breakdown on it, but it wasn't clear enough. So
remember, no sweat, no sweat.
It wasn't.
Let me get this breakdown. What I encourage everybody to do as you're watching these classes, you know what I'm saying, you're attending classes, like, let me get opposites up on it here. Shalom, so how about you, Shabbat?
All right, shalom.
So, like I said, would you like to take the class?
I'll go ahead.
Okay, no sweat, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I encourage everybody as you're watching these classes, you're attending these classes, you learn in certain things. Make sure you have your notepad, a pencil, a pen, writing down these notes so you can always refer to them later. You know what I'm saying? Anything I learn new, I always try and note it down. If you can't, or if you're watching a class and the breakdowns on screen, sometimes I'll screen record it or take a screenshot. Sometimes I'll be taking screenshots of the Hebrew to put that in my notes later. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we're all taking notes, and it will help us to retain the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll get that broken down. You know what I'm saying? We'll all, you know what I'm saying? Everyone will get a breakdown on that. All right. Anybody else? Any other questions? Lara?
Lara, I ain't got no question. What was that question? If
It was a breakdown of like 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 12.
Go on, read. Anyone?
Yeah, Hakian, if you can read that.
Yeah, Kalawan Khan. So it's 1 Corinthians 13, verse 12. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. I know the scripture, but I don't remember how to like break it down. Like we're knowing in part now. You know what I'm saying? Like what we know is in part, and it's gonna all we're gonna all get the full knowledge. You know what I mean, or the full understanding when the time comes. But that's not a proper breakdown to explain it. Do you get what I mean? But I kind of yeah. Okay. I'll leave it to Captain.
I think it's just the wording on that one. It's a bit tricky to decipher. We get the context of what's being said in like the previous verses and the verses after. We'll get the breakdown from Captain. All right, no sweat. Is there any other questions?
Have it?
All right, no sweat. Okay, no sweat. So let me see where I want to go. Let's see.
Salakia, give me a second.
Come on, go ahead. Okay, so we have, what do we just read? 1 Corinthians 13 and 12. Hold on. Sure. Okay, let me get. Somebody find me that scripture where it says you have to come as a child or something like that. Try to find it.
What is it? Is it the milk one? Is it that one?
Yeah, that's the one.
The milk. Wait a minute.
I think it's as babes. I think that's the one. Let me see. find it in my memory.
Which one? The one in
Yeah, like it. Go ahead.
Is it First Peter 2:2?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
That one there. First Peter 2:2.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to read it?
Go ahead.
I'm gone. As newborn babes desire the sincere.
Read me from verse 1.
I'm gone. First Peter chapter 2 verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and
Guile, right? So when you come into this truth, you have to lay aside all malice. What is malice? Malice is wickedness. Like you're planning to harm somebody, or you just have violent thoughts. You're planning to take advantage of somebody, or planning to, harm somebody. You have to lay aside all that. Go ahead.
Definition of malice: spite, animosity, hostility, ill will, ill feeling, hatred, hate, bitterness, venom, revenge.
Yep.
Malignant,
all that revenge, all that ill will, like you wishing bad on a brother, or you seeking to harm them, or seek revenge, or seeking to, take advantage of somebody. That's malice. And you have guile. Guile is if you look it up, sly or cunning intelligence, meaning you're being sly. You're looking to deceive somebody, like Dr. Umar Johnson always talking about Black Queen this, Black Queen that, but he sleeps with whores. And he's you know what I'm saying, he's whoring out sisters. Is guile. You know what I'm saying? He's seducing you to fill his pockets and to get them sisters in bed. That's all. But when you come into the truth, go ahead.
So I've got the definition if you like it, if you want it, sir. Salaki.
Go ahead.
Salaki. So definition of guile is cunning, craft, shrewdness, ingenuity, schemes, ploys, wiles, tricks, deceit.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dr. Umar Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Everything he says is he says it's lie, it's guile, it's meant to seduce you, it's meant to deceive you, it's meant to make you feel as if he's doing something that's going to help Black people. He building the school, which you know what I'm saying. I think the school has been mentioned since before I was probably born, and it still ain't built yet. And everything he says was about Black Queen this and snow bunnies never and this, that, and the third. It sounds good. It sounds good to the ears, and what he's saying isn't wrong, but it's guile. He's not genuine. If you look into what he actually does, they say actions speak louder than words. If you look into him right now he's complaining about some woman who he claims hacked his account that he calls the throat goat. I mean, good night. I thought Black women were queens, but apparently this one here is a throat goat that he spent time with and had 3 sessions with in a hotel room. I mean, good night. Men like that, you have people in this world that are all about guile, trying to trick you, trying to seduce the money out of your pockets. I mean, like them fake Israelite groups. I mean, Sakari was full of guile. He's trying to seduce the money out of your pockets so he could go and buy online and buy pegging kits. You know what I'm saying? He was about guile, and now he runs around saying what? Saying he's not affiliated with the Hebrew Israelite movement or can't be associated because what? I've seen some foolishness where he said, the Hebrew Israelite movement is just a movement, and we're cosplaying in Israelites. So now that you got caught with your pants down, so like your pause for the image, but not now the Hebrew Israelite movement is a cosplay. It's full of guile. All right, so like it. With that, I pass the class over to Prison Captain 10,000 Karathia. Give him a hand.
Most High Christ, Akim. What was you getting into? And any questions? Let me know. Any questions? Type them in. What was your brothers getting into?
So we had a question on we was just getting into 1 Peter 2:2, where it says, as a newborn babe, you have to desire sincere milk of the word. We had a question from earlier also, though, in 1 Corinthians 13:12. That we didn't quite know the breakdown on it.
Okay, carry on for where you're reading from.
Go ahead, Brian.
Get the camera cut off.
First Peter chapter.
One second, Warriors. Yeah, that can work. You go ahead.
First Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow
There you go,
thereby.
man. And that's how you grow. That's how you grow. When you're in the truth, you're around brothers, you gotta drop all the nonsense, man. The guile, the backbiting, the bickering, all that stuff, man. You know how a baby desires milk? You gotta desire to start fresh. You gotta desire brotherhood, man. And that's how you grow in the truth. Wait, First Peter's what?
2 verse 2 or 2 verse 3 now.
Start from verse 1 if you could. Trying to get First Peter's 2, yeah?
Wherefore, laying aside all malice and guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
That's how you grow, man. Like, you heard newborn babies like the milk. Newborn babies don't like the big stuff and the meat and all the stuff. They want the basic stuff, man. The meat, the brotherhood, man. That's all you got to know. The brothers out there that they know breakdowns, man. They know breakdowns. They can tell you about this big breakdown in the third heaven and so forth. Meanwhile, they're buying plug-in kits, man. They can tell you about this big breakdown in Daniel 7 chapter. Meanwhile, they left the I.S.U.P.K to sort their own group. I left another group. Brother, listen, you don't need to start your own group, man, and teaching about if we're in the new covenant or not, or if we're doing this and the I.S.U.P.K is wrong. Nigga, you need the milk, man. What's the milk? Loving your brother, man. That's what you need. So you need to be in the school right here, loving your brother, and not buying pagan kits, not calling the police on your own brothers, not being policemen. All these fake Israelite groups, all they need is the milk, man. What's the milk? Love your brother as you love yourself. Your brother pissed you off, squash the beast, man. Lay aside the malice, man. That brother got on your nerves, you speak about it, and you lay aside the malice. That's what you need, the milk, man. You think you're big because you got the meat. I had all these breakdowns. I want to be the head priest, chief priest, king priest, this, that. And meanwhile, you can't even squash your beef. You can't even lay aside bickerings and malice. What you need is milk, man. Come on.
Come on, verse 3. If so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious.
Come on.
To whom coming as unto a living stone, disallow indeed of men, but chosen of God and precious.
No sweat. What was the other question in 1 Corinthians? Something like that.
It was 1 Corinthians
13 and 12. It was
13 and 12. Any questions also, brothers? Let me know, all right? Also get into my topic. 1 Corinthians 13 and 12, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I read that?
1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12. For now we see through a glass darkly.
Right. Anybody want to give that a shot? What's he speaking about? See, I think Israelite would say, see, you got your camp, I got my camp, because we don't all see everything right now, but later on we'll see it, man. Because the Bible says we see through a glass darkly, meaning we're not going to get everything now. That's not what it's talking about. Someone want to break it down for me?
Yeah, Salakia. So I was thinking, like, we see partly, like we see what does it say? We see in part. So
yeah, that's true. Meaning,
yeah, that's the bit I couldn't break down before. So
all right. So
if I could
go ahead.
It's like, so is it saying, so like as you start to, like in the previous verse, it says he became a man and he put away childish things. So as you start to come into the truth, start to understand, break down, start to, be able to teach. Now he sees through a glass, but it's darkly, meaning he's, you're not going to understand every single thing. There is still some things that might still take some time to learn, or might still be a mystery to you, but you see through the glass, just not all the way.
You're onto it. You're onto it. The whole chapter talking about prophecy, how you know some now, but you'll be face to face with it soon. You'll see it all clearly. The analogy he's using the analogy of looking for a telescope. A telescope's a glass. He's saying, imagine looking for a telescope that's dark, meaning you can see. A telescope allows you to see from far.
So you can see from far, but it's dark. So you can see good, but not so good. And Paul's saying the prophecies are like seeing through a glass dark. For instance, you know why do you know the future to up one? Why do you know Christ is coming back? How do you know?
Through the glass. So like through the scriptures, which is the
scriptures,
the analogy
which
of that.
is a telescope, which allows you to see in the future. It allows you to see from far, but you see darkly. So you know Christ is coming back. What day is he coming back?
And no man knows the time or season.
That's the dark part that you don't know. You know that World War III will happen.
Yeah.
When would it happen? What time would it happen? What season would it happen? What day would it happen? That's the part you don't know. You know it's happening, but you don't know exactly when. So that's what the verse above says. We see in part and see not in part. I mean, we know a lot, but in some parts we don't know. We don't know the exact day, the exact time, but we know it's coming. That's what it means by we see through a glass dimly. Keep it in.
But then face to face.
One day we're gonna see World War III go off. We're gonna see Yahweh come back. We're gonna see the oppressor in chains. We're gonna see it face to face. Right now, we look at it far off. We're looking from far, like, oh man, these prophecies are sure coming true. What wars and rumors of wars in Ukraine? I can see it from far. They're looking good, man. Don't know when. We know it's gonna happen. One day we're gonna see it. Right. That's what they're talking about, man. Now the oppressors in chains. Now Yahweh is coming from the sky. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right, give me verse 9. Give me verse 9.
It's clear. So
give me verse 9.
Verse 9. Verse 9. For we know in part.
Come on.
And we prophesy in part. Right.
That's what you're talking about. The prophecies, man. We know what we know. We prophesy about. We prophesy that the oppressor is the devil and is going in chains. We prophesy that World War III will happen. We prophesy against all the kingdoms. That's the part we know. The part we don't know is when it will happen.
Right.
What day will happen. We prophesy. What did we say? More plagues are coming, man. We didn't know COVID-19 was gonna go off throughout 2020. We had no idea. That's the part we didn't know. And then when COVID-19 did happen in 2020, we was face to face. At first, we was prophesying through a glass, and then we was face to face. We seen that prophecy take place. For years, we been saying, "What? Let loose the plagues, let loose the terrorists." When 9/11 happened, we was face to face. When 7/7 happened, we was face to face. When COVID-19 and monkeypox happened, we was face to face. Come on, keep it in.
Verse in part 10. But when that which is perfect is come, then
what's that which is perfect? The prophecy.
The prophecies, the face to face.
The prophecy. The thing that we speak about when it's finally arrived. Come on.
Then we see it. Yeah, cats like it. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away.
There you go. Right. The part that you didn't know, you know now. The day it will happen, how much people it will kill, how much people were unalive. You know now. Now we got the stats. We know that COVID killed over 1 million people. We know that COVID happened in 2020. We know that COVID was we knew plagues were coming, but now we know what is plague. We know what symptoms the plagues were.
Right.
You know what I mean? That part that part that we didn't know, we face to face, man. Kind of way. We know that part now, man.
Right.
Any more questions?
Like it too. You know, like even like I know it's not. I don't know. Like Christ being black as well. Like we didn't know before, and now we're face to face with it. I know he's not showed up yet. I know he's not come on the scene yet. But
I'll take that.
When he was born, like Christians like to say he was in the spirit, etc. But he's a spirit and all that nonsense. But then you ask them, well, when he walked the earth, what color? Oh, he doesn't have a color. But when he walked the earth, what color was he? So, but now we know through the revelation. Do you get what I mean? Like we knew in part before, but now we know. Now we know he's black. Do you get me? Now we know the real Jews are black, innit? So now does that make sense? It's about the same.
No, the angle you went at was a different angle, but I see what you're saying. And we prophesy about Christ being black. We prophesy that black will coming back, but one day we're gonna see him in the flesh. You get me? Which makes it face to face. I hear what you're saying. Go on.
But even when he what I'm saying is, like, they put the white image and all that. People say, and then Christians say, it doesn't matter what color it was. You know, he's a spirit, this and that and the other. But it's the point. He walked the earth, so he had a color. You know what I'm saying? He came from a lineage. So we didn't know before when it was in the world with that Christian mindset. But now we know. Now we know he's black. You know, they can't, there's nothing they can say to us. We know he's black now. Do you get me? So that's like on that same.
Absolutely, man. Christians are disgusting, man. Imagine Christ was white your whole life. No, imagine that. So you got me to a rant now. Christ was white my whole life. No one said nothing. No one said, you know what? He may not be white. You know, who cares if he's white, man? When you mention he's black, oh, you know, color don't mean nothing now. You know, it's not no big deal. I tell Christians all the time. I say, Christ is black. It's in the Bible. You go, yeah, it's in the Bible. I go, well, give me something that's in the Bible that don't matter. And I watch him go quiet. Kwam, please. I tell him, I say, listen, so Christ is black. It's in the Bible, yeah, but it don't matter. I go, oh, that's crazy. So give me something else in the Bible that doesn't matter then. What else in there that don't matter? Seeing as there's things in the Bible that don't matter, what else in there that's in there that follow? And I watch him squirm and you know, that's what you got to do with Christians, man. It's ridiculous. When you're in the truth, you mature and you learn that Christianity is one big fairy tale, man. It drives me crazy when someone goes to join Christianity. You know, K. Coke, the rapper, got baptized the other day. I said, whoa, what's that? I was thinking, damn, go to Islam at least. Who goes to Christianity, man? With all the lies that I couldn't believe it. I said, Rida, you seen it, Rida? K. Coke got baptized.
I've seen it.
Like, who in the right mind goes to Christianity? The internet knows that Christianity is a farce. I said, who goes to Christianity, man? What's the world coming to? This man went to Christianity, man. Couldn't believe it. Any more questions?
Khan, can I get a breakdown? Can I get a breakdown of Matthew 5?
If I could, just before we move on to the next verse, could we finish up this verse in verse 12? Because there was a bit in the latter part. I believe I know what it's saying, but I just wanted to confirm.
Okay, cool.
So verse 12, for now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known.
Right, you want to know what that means?
So is he saying like the same thing? So with prophecy, so now he knows in part, like we know the prophecies in part, but in that time when the prophecies are fulfilled, he'll know even as he is known. So it'll be face to face with him the same way I'm face to face with y'all right now.
There you go. So saying how you see how you man know me. You know, he said, I'm gonna know the prophecy the same way how I am known. You know, some people say, Ra'aban, I know Ra'aban, I know him. They ain't no, I don't, you know, I'm not too sure, but I know him thoroughly. I can say Ra'aban, I know Ra'aban personally. I know Sarpon personally. I know someone, you know, gets down at the feast days, and you know, Ra'aban likes his American food and his grits. You know how I know him. He's saying the same way how I'm known. Just how I'm known, you can know them prophecies. Right back now, you don't know them right now. But they're going to be face to face. You're going to know them the same way how I'm known, the same way how people know me and say, what? Paul would never do that. But I can vouch for him. I can stand for him. He would never do that. Like, you're going to know the prophecies the same way how I'm known, the same way how people know me. That makes sense?
Sorry,
Abaniga?
Can I get a breakdown on Matthew 5, verse 38 to 42? It's the turning the other cheek thing. I just want to break
38,
down.
32.
Yeah.
All right, read that when you're there.
Khan, ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil.
All right, stop here. 1 second. Someone get me the law where it says eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Let me get there real quick. Wait a minute, Sure. Someone get me Exodus 21 and 24. So Christ said, read that part where you're at again.
Khan. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Christ said, the people Christ was speaking to was people that heard an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. We let you know that Christ was speaking to Chinese people. This is not in Chinese records. This is not in the Ming Ying dynasty.
This is not in the Eastern European man's record, not in the African records. Whoever Christ was speaking to knew about the law where it says an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Let's find out what Christ was talking about. Someone read that for Baba Kashar. Let's go in the records of the
Exodus. Book Exodus, chapter 21, verse 24. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth.
Right. So whoever Christ was speaking to read these records. They knew about eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. And this is what? Exodus, written by Moses. Moses was what? A Levite. Moses only spoke to... Someone get me Deuteronomy 28 and 1, Salakia. 27 and 1. Moses wrote eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. When Moses wrote this, let's find out who was around Moses when he wrote this.
Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
And who was Moses with?
With the elders of Israel.
Hold on. When Moses wrote eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, who was Moses around? The elders of Israel. Israelites. Moses would give laws to the elders. The elders would go out there and give it to the common man. That's how it works. Like, no, you men have never sat down with Sadiq Khan. Sadiq Khan makes laws in London. They carry it down to your local MP, who carries it down to the police. Moses will be the elders of Israel. When Moses said an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, he was talking to Israelites. That's who was around. Go back to where you were with Baba Kashar.
Book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 24. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Right, and in our law, we had a law that says an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Meaning what? If a man kills you, you kill him. If a man robs you, you rob him back. If a sister, won't talk to me. When you see her, you do back to her. That was a law. What that law was made so what? So brothers would love each other, man. So our brother would say, well, I don't want to pay back double, so I'm not gonna steal. I don't want no one killing me, so I'm not gonna kill. That's what the law was made. That's what the law was made for. But evidently, it didn't work. It didn't stop black people from hating each other. It's like jail. Jail is made so no one commits crimes, but the brothers still go to jail. Yes, they do. Speeding tickets, man, it's so people don't speed. Do people still speed? Yes, they do. That law, the law of God was good at punishing you, but it wasn't good at changing you, man. That was the problem. It was great at punishing. It was great at killing homosexuals. It was great at killing adulterers. What it lacked was stopping people from being adulterers, stopping people from being sexual deviants. That's what it lacked. And that's where Christ came in. Christ was good at telling people to change their life, repent, don't do it no more. So go back to where you were in Matthew. How about if you could?
Matthew 5:39. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever...
Go back to the start.
Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Right. So Christ said, you've all heard about eye for eye, tooth for tooth. You all heard about the punishment of punishing somebody. You all heard about that. Next line.
But I say unto you that ye resist not evil.
That's the key part, man. Go ahead, Bonnie, got break it down. Look at the context, man. I just said it. Christ said, you heard about eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, but I say to you, you resist not evil. What's Christ saying?
That it didn't fix them.
There you go, man. By doing an eye for eye, tooth for tooth, you slap me, I slap you back. You rob me, I rob you back. You're not killing evil. You're not resisting evil, man. There's always somebody that's made a mistake. There's always someone that done you wrong in the past. And if we keep killing each other, it's never gonna end. Someone gotta say, listen, the Bloods and Crips, for the Bloods and Crips to unite here, what's gonna have to happen?
One's gonna have to stand down.
Someone's gonna have to say, you killed my cousins in a drive-by shooting. I'll let it go. Someone's gonna have to, because you're saying you killed my cousin, and nah, man, it ain't gonna stop until I get back, and then we're gonna keep gangbanging forever. Someone gotta say, that drive-by you did it in my area, and the stray bullet hit one of the kids on the block. I let it go. I got to. Someone has to, else we're gonna be beefing forever. Someone gonna have to say to that rib, bitch, you didn't cook food last night, man. I'm pissed off. But you know what? Forget it. Else we're gonna be arguing forever. It's gonna go on and on and on and on. By an eye for an eye and punishing them back and forth. You don't resist evil. You don't kill evil that way. And Christ is about to explain how you kill evil. Come on.
But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also.
And that's how you resist it, man, by letting it go, man. See, the rule is you hit me, bang, bang, hit you back. He's saying, turn the other cheek, man. Let it go, man. Let it slide, man. This ain't talking about being passive. This ain't talking about being Gandhi. I ain't got to tell you, man, that. You, man, are some killers, man. So luck, yeah. I'm man about everyone out there. You're talking about forgiveness. If you're a blood and a crip, the death of your cousin has to slide. If you want black people to unite, has to. Else we're going to be gangbanging forever. If you're a man from my side and long side, the death of your tight brethren, it has to slide, man. Else we're going to be beefing forever. If you're a man and you got a wife and she didn't cook food last night, and she said, oh yeah, man, go make cornflakes, man. I get it, you're pissed, man. It has to slide. Else you and her will be beefing forever. To squash beef, somebody has to turn the other cheek. Has to happen. Keep it in.
Can't. And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also.
Right. So usually, if a man sues you, you what? Get back. Christ, let it go, man. You know what? It's not even worth it. Take the coat, man. Boom. Have 2 coats, man. We cool now. That's what has to happen, man. You don't know biblical. There's a brother in the Bible, man, who couldn't let it go, couldn't let the beef go, man. And King Solomon had to get him killed. Anyone know who that brother is? Go on, sis. No, it wasn't so close.
King Solomon. Had to get him killed, was it?
King Solomon. King David had to get him killed, man. Go on.
Absalom. Was it Absalom?
It was Absalom. It was Joab.
Oh, yeah.
It was a brother, a general in King David's army, man. And King David told him, listen, if you see this brother, the brother wasn't, no, King David was beefing against Saul's family. And King David had a tight friend, man. I can't remember his name.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Nah, it was Jonathan's son. And King David, he told Joab, do not kill him, man. Don't kill him. Joab couldn't do it, man. Remember, they've been in wars before, and Joab lost men, and Joab couldn't let it go. And on David's deathbed, he said, yo, go kill Joab, man. I told him don't kill him. I told him, and Joab tried to hide in the temple. Joab thought, yo, if I stay in the temple, they can't kill me because it's a holy place, can't shed blood. And they dragged him out, man. You seen that? They hold him to the horns, like, yo, I'm not getting the horns of the altar. Dragged him out, man. You get me? Why? Because he couldn't let it go. He seen it as I lost good men in that war, man. Brothers that are, in war. Anyone ever been to prison? Apparently, your boys in prison, you're tight with them because you're suffering with them. Imagine you got one pack of soup, man, one oodles and noodles with them. You're suffering with them. These people become your brothers. Imagine you're in war with certain brothers, man. You're in trenches. You're raining. It's cold. These men become your brothers, man. And Joab just couldn't let it go. When he saw him, he killed him. He said, fuck, I gotta kill him, man. My brothers died in this war. I can't do it. And he didn't let it go. When King David wanted peace, man. And to get peace, you got to let some things go, man. Has to. I get you. I'll play that shit, man. Fuck you for life. Excuse my French. I'm not going down. That's fine, man. That's fine. But it would never be squashed. It would never be quelled, man. The amount of things, you got ribs out there, the amount of things they've done to you or said to you. We can keep this ball. We can keep going. But when's it going to end, man?
So like
go on.
That would end black on black crime.
Come on, man.
Overnight. That would right there.
Come on, man. It has to. Even marriages too. Now talking to her, what happened? That bitch, blah blah blah. She did, man. She did. But somewhere, someone got. Are you not mad about this? Did you man know British history? Right about now, there's something called the EU, and in the EU, you got what? England, Spain, France. All friends are united. In British history, these 3 countries were sworn enemies, man. Right. And these 3 countries, you know what? To make money, let's just squash our beef, man. Go read about the Spanish Armada. Go read about Britain's 100-year war with France. Go read about the Battle of Normandy. Go read about it, man. These armies are sworn enemies, man. And to oppress black people, you know what they said? Listen, man, let's squash our beef, man. Yo, France, go take them niggas in Haiti and Guadalupe. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, I'll get these niggas over here in Jamaica, man. And you Spanish man, them, you go get the Dominicans, man, and the Puerto Ricans, man. These men squashed their beef for you and made money, make a killing, and make a killing to this day. They squashed their beef, and they have hundreds of years of history of beefing. Read about the Spanish. Well, Alban, please put me the Spanish Armada, Baba Kushar. The Spanish Armada. Hundreds of years going back. And they had to forget about all these wars, all the people that lost, and say, you know what? To make money, let's come together and oppress black people. And they did it, and they were successful. Now, big man thing though, you might say, big man thing. Listen, you man grew up in England, yeah, and you might not know about British history. I'm saying British history, everyone's going quiet, man. You might sleeping through history class.
You know what, Salaki, and with history now, obviously back then I was thinking that's a white man's history. I wanted to know my history, and my history wasn't taught, so I didn't learn anything in terms of that.
Nah, I only got back into it when I came in the UPK. I was daydreaming myself. I was like, yeah, But read that, Baba Kushar.
Come on, sir. The Spanish Armada was a large Spanish fleet sent to invade England in 1588.
Come on.
Aiming to restore Catholic rule and overthrow Queen Elizabeth I.
So the Spanish Armada was a fleet full of ships to come to England to restore Catholicism to England, because Queen Elizabeth was Protestant. These are all the wars and the beef that they have, and they turned the other cheek, man. But you don't think people died in these wars? You don't think people was killed in these wars? Of course they were. Come on, keep it in.
Despite its initial strength, the Armada was ultimately defeated by a combination. The Armada was ultimately defeated.
So hold on, people died, man. People died. People lost their cousins, wives. People became orphans. People became widows. People died in this war. The Spanish Armada was defeated by England. And what did England do? And Spain do? They're cool now. They're friends now. Evidently, they turned the other cheek. They resisted evil. They did it. So black man, if they can do it, and they're devils, then you can do it too, man. I know it hurts, man. I know you got loyalty. I love it. I know you love that brother, man. But black man, you got to let it go, else we'll be fighting forever, man. You can drop that. To answer your question, or want some more?
Come on, that was too hard. The water.
Ain't no sweat.
I've got another question.
Go on.
Just on the where it says, like, if a man sue thee for thy coat, give him thy cloak also. So that's like because I remember this being broken down before, where if someone's suing you for your coat, then you're in the wrong. So like you've done something wrong and you have to take your punishment. And you have to take your punishment humbly. So not only give him your coat, but your cloak also.
And that's lawful. Why is that? What you read there's in the law? If a man sues you, you're in the wrong. And what does the law say about a thief or a man that does something wrong? He pays double. So you pay a man for that coat, you give him your coat also, and you move forward, man. None of this, watch me getting back. I can't wait for before, man. Christ taught brotherhood. What we're reading right here, you know what we're reading right here is, Ralban, back to your question that you said earlier. You were talking about something earlier. What is this? What we're reading right here? What's the Bible call this?
This is milk, sir.
There you go, man. Milk, man. We're going to talk about Daniel 7 and is Esau the Edomites. Meanwhile, you brothers hate each other, man. Meanwhile, you got recordings of brothers talking about other brothers and recordings of, come on, man. What is the milk? Forget all that top stuff. Learn not to get pegged. You need to the milk. This is the milk.
Right.
Right. Next question, Babu Kushar. Go on, sis. 1 second. Hold your question right. Please don't forget it. Go on, sis. The sister asked, are aliens real? Aliens are not real. Something killed by the white man. The closest thing I can say is an alien would be a UFO. That's the best thing. The white man took the Lord's angels and the fact that they came from heaven and made something called aliens. That's the closest thing I can say. But aliens are a life force out there other than aliens are not mentioned in the creation. You hear about the heavens, the earth, you know what I mean? The planets, the water, the animals. The only thing close to an alien that I can say is angels. Angels are what? Beings outside of earth that work for the Most High, that, come to man sometimes. That's the closest thing I can say. But again, the white man hears stories of the Bible. Let me tell you something. The greatest story in the world is what? The Bible. That's where all men get the inspiration from. Witches are in the Bible. The white man took the witch story, put a long nose on them, altered it a bit, gave him a broomstick, and he gave him the witch. The white man heard about angels coming down, flying saucers, tweaked it a bit, gave him a long finger, big eyes, aliens. The white man read about Samson, could take on a whole army, strong, tweaked it a bit, called it Spider-Man, called it Superman. You hear about the army of Israel running up walls and doing great stuff. They tweak it, man, and they come up with 300. That's all aliens are. Aliens are not real. There's no alien. Where in the creation did the Most High make aliens? But the oppressor makes out like there's another life force out there and so forth. The closest things in spaceships that come from heaven, that come down to earth, is what? Angels. That's the closest thing. Go on, sis. People see there's a book that Jeremiah Hyman got where a white man was abducted by what he calls angels. Aliens, sorry, we call it angels. You know what it said? They was abducted by black men in Western clothes. You see, you heard it? Black men in Western
years ago.
Western clothing is. You ever heard of the Wild Wild West? Cowboy clothes. They saw fringes and thought, oh, it looks like Western clothing. That's a fact, documented. And these things happen sometimes on the globe. So over time, it became aliens. Over time, it became witches. Over time, you know, people see stuff and they call it, you know, ghosts and goblins. People just make stuff up. They read the Bible and they take inspiration from it and they make stuff up. What else? Sister asks, does angels have lion faces? Not all of them. We know Abraham was met by angels and he didn't even know that was angels. So some angels look like men. The angels that Abraham was with ate food.
Right.
You know about angels, man. Some angels are big. You know, the Lord said that some of them are massive, man, like size of mountains. So it depends, you know, what angels. I think they can take different shapes as well. Some got 6 wings, some got eyes all over. So it just depends what kind of angel you see. Go on. So the question, another question?
Somebody got a question?
Can I get a breakdown on Matthew 4 and 1 to 11? It's about Christ in the wilderness. Would the devil it was talking about be like thoughts or people? 4 and 1 to 11.
Right. The devil hears thoughts. For instance, if I say to you, for instance, if I say to you, man, Barack Obama caught Bin Laden. Barack Obama didn't catch Bin Laden himself. So sometimes in the Bible, when it says Satan got in his mind, it's not talking about Satan himself. Like, for instance, if my wife left me and I'm low, and the brother goes, don't worry about that, man. Satan, man. You know, Satan, I wasn't married to Satan. Satan didn't leave me and take the kids. This woman, what the point is making is that Satan used this opportunity. It's how the Bible speaks. Like the Bible goes, George Bush declared war on terrorism. George Bush didn't go out there with the AK-47 into Afghanistan. It's just George Bush authorized it. So when it goes, Christ was tempted by the devil, it means like thoughts in his mind which come from Satan to get him to kill himself. But read that, Baba Kushar. 4 and 1.
Khan. Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Right, break that part down. What does it mean by Jesus was led up by the Spirit? What does that mean? Does that mean a spirit carried him? Does that mean a spirit carried him by his arm and dropped him in the desert? What does it mean to be led by the Spirit?
That means like you don't even know. You just something just take you off and go left and go down this route and that route.
There you go. Yeah. Like you was led by the Spirit to be the truth. See, how about you think to Zappa one, man, you know, he told me the truth and I come, nah, man, you were led, man. You didn't even know to Zappa in the truth doing his thing, not even knowing that by him doing his thing, he's gonna pull you in. It had nothing to do with Tazarpon. He was led by the Spirit, man. See, Tazarpon thinks that he was browsing through YouTube one day. No, he was not, man. Tazarpon was led by the Spirit, man. The Spirit said, yo, let me look on this Israelite thing here, man. So you think he was walking and happened to buck up on the camp? No, you was led by the Spirit, man. That's how the Spirit leads you. You don't, Christians make kind of like the Spirit holds your hand and walks left. Nah, man, he was led by the Spirit. And Christ was led by the Spirit to go in the wilderness, meaning, you know, usually I'll go home this way, but today I want to go home this way. I want to go home, you know, where the wilderness is. Christ was led by the Spirit to go that way. That's what it means. Come on, meaning what is doing is of like you don't even know it, but what you're doing is of the Lord. You feel me? Go ahead.
Gone into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
There you go. So Christ was led by the Spirit to be tempted by the devil. Just like your evil rib will tempt you to leave you, so you can be tempted. You don't even know that the Lord's testing you, see how strong you are, and He made this bitch leave you on purpose. Tempted there, led by the Spirit, see what you're made of. You feel, oh my God, I'm in pain today. He did it on purpose to test you.
Right.
He made that child. He made that child say, "My dad ain't shit. I'm leaving my dad. She's a weirdo, man." To test you, man, make you stronger. Christ was led to be tested. He was led to, he was supposed to go to the wilderness to be tested. That was his motto. You think the woman left you and oh my God, it's too much, man. It's all the Lord said on what? July the 31st, I'm gonna test this brother, man. It was already preordained. You're thinking, oh my God, this is so much that job, man. That job was supposed to happen. The Lord wants to see what you're made of, man. And once you show the Lord what you're made of, you get 2 jobs, man. You got to turn one job down. You need to cry for like 2 jobs, One's talking about how they'll pay me when I'm not even at work, and the other one's telling me that they'll pay me to sleep. And you're like, which one should I pick? I'm like, oh yeah, jobs in abundance, man.
So like one.
Come on.
Do you remember that Capleton song? It says, "The more them I try, the more we get stronger."
Come on, man.
Same kind of thing was talking right there.
Absolutely, man. Let me tell you something. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. The UPK man, we have the full potential of the Lord. I've seen it happen. Don't tell me why you should be in the UPK. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I just know you should be here, man. Don't tell me. I've seen that. If I tell you, you think I'm lying. I've seen the Lord working here, man. I've seen it happen. I've seen brothers get wives, lose wives. I've seen enemies fall, man. I've seen it happen. Nothing can come against the UPK, man. And it's something that you have to do it yourself. I can't explain it for you, man. Come on.
So like I was gonna say, other one, just like Job as well. Same thing happened to Job, innit? Like he was tested by the Most High.
There you go. And all of it was the work of the Lord. It was set up by the Lord. It was led by the Lord, man. Come on.
Come, verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered.
Come on.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread.
That's what happens, man. When you're low and you're being tempted, Satan comes in your mind, man. Man, you're fasting. You're fasting, you think, yo, fast, man. And Satan comes and it's slick, man. Well, listen, man, you can perform miracles, man. You got to starve like this. You can just literally turn these stones to bread, man. That's what Satan's good, man. You find a woman out there and she got a man, Satan will come in your head, man. What? Well, Satan, all right, you're out there, yeah, you speak to a woman, she got a man, and Satan jumps in your head. Does Satan say, forget that, man, go have sex with her? That's not what he says. You know what he says? But they don't get on, though. And they ain't spoke for like 4 months. It comes that way.
Right. She ain't happy.
Yeah, to make you go, all right. He would never say, just be a sinner, be an outright sinner, man. People that break the law always got excuses, no, but they broke up, but blah, 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 blah. They don't ever say I'm an outright sinner because Satan's that good. He don't ever say, just be a sinner and accept it. Nah. He may say, like, for instance, GMS believe in raping children. Do they say, I'm just a nasty, dirty pervert? No. What did it say? It's in the Bible. Satan will never make you outright accept that you're disgusting. You like white women, you can't say, I'm fighting a demon, man. What you got to say, I'm not really breaking the law, because, boy, look. Can't keep on.
So like,
come on.
Would you say they're following a delusion?
Delusion? Yeah. Well, Satan comes in. Satan could have said, fuck that, man. Eat, man. Eat up, man. You say stuff like, well, the Lord did say if you throw yourself off a building, you won't die.
Right.
And it's actually in the scriptures. So he ain't bullshitting. He'll come that way. Well, the sister did say she can't stand him. And he repulses her. See the way there. You're not really doing it. You like it, you're lusting over her, but you're not really doing it with her. That's how it comes. That way. Come on.
So like it's just like that DMX album, innit? Damien.
God.
Just like that. Yeah.
That's how it comes across.
Oh yeah.
Don't murder, but the man does. The Bible says don't murder, but he does owe you a substantial amount of money. Yeah, at this point, you know what I mean. It's worth killing somebody. That's how he comes across like that. Well, keep reading.
Come, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word.
That's how you kill Satan, man. And that's how you kill Satan. Whenever that thought comes in your mind, have sex with that woman, man. Have sex with that woman. What do you say? You battle the scriptures. You go, banging? No. The Bible goes, you can't do that. No, the Bible goes, what? If a man has a woman, leave her alone. I could sit down. Satan go, sit down and have a drink with her, man. He does that shit. Just you're not gonna have sex with her. Go have a drink, man. Knowing that what a drink along with a woman leads to sex, man. You gotta say, no. The Bible goes, sit not down with another man's wife. You gotta fight your thoughts with the scriptures. You gotta shake it off. It comes in your head. It's not a sin that it comes in your head, your flesh. You gotta shake it off. Don't act on it, man. You see that brother in camp that you sit down and read scripture with him. She's going to piss off one day, and one day you're gonna say, okay, man. You're gonna go, no, leave it, no. He said sorry, it's over with. No, it's done, whatever. Because how can I offend you that day, you know? He said, blah, he bunks you, you know, he bumped you. You gotta say, no, he said sorry, it's in the past. That's what you gotta do. You gotta be rough with it. Brotherhood is a weapon. Being a man of God is not soft. Christians think that you pray away problems. Christians think, I got the urge to smoke weed. I'm just pray, and hopefully, I don't want to smoke weed no more. Are you crazy? You know, what that? You gotta shake it off. You gotta say, no. Music, cigarettes. Rather than hold my spending money. I'm not gonna smoke. You have to be aggressive with it. That's how Christ with it right now. You have to be aggressive. The Bible goes, what? Cast out demons. Someone get rid of the word cast, man. Because for some reason, Christians think cast out demons. You go, Lord, please cast out the demon. Let me get the word cast, what cast means in a regular dictionary. You give me an Oxford, Cambridge, Webster, I don't mind.
Means to throw, other one. Throw.
Exactly, cast means to throw. You're gonna find out how to throw. See, how can
is that with the E on the end of the one? See,
any dictionary, get me the Webster, Oxford, anything, get cast defined, please. If you could, Hakayan, if you could.
Yeah, no problem.
The water. You might hear about Ozzy Osbourne dead?
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm from Aston, and you can't even. Osbourne's from Aston, innit? From Fenton Road. Sorry. I might be funny. But anyway, yesterday, everyone's crying. You couldn't get no parking space. Everyone's crying with this Ozzy Osbourne guy, man. It's lucky, Akian.
Yeah, so cast mean to throw, fling, or send. That is to drive from by force.
By what?
As from the hand.
Wait, by what?
As from the hand.
No, the part that I want the word force is the one I want. Force.
By force.
Force, man. That you cast a stone from a window. You threw a stone with force from a window. And that's how you fight demons, with force, man. With force. You got a chichi man going to the church and saying, oh, Lord Jesus, please take the Batman spirit off me. Oh, stop being so ridiculous, man. This man got to violently fight himself, man. Not go to the clubs no more, man. And come off the websites, man. He has to go through pain. And that's how you cast out demons, man. So lucky I got carried away. Wait, go back to where you were. In verse 5, yeah?
Khan. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee.
Oh, there you go. Now he's using scriptures, man. Once Christ commits suicide, you ever so low, just kill yourself, man. Just kill yourself. And the Bible goes, that no harm will ever come to you, man. The Bible is written in the Bible, and it is. Just kill yourself, man. Get in your head. Nobody won't miss you anyway. Everyone will get low to the point you think, you know what, should I just leave the truth? Should I kill myself? Should I just end it? And Satan got in Christ's head and wanted Christ to commit suicide, man. So it's written in the Bible that, listen, nothing will happen to you. Come on.
Lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Jesus said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again.
And Christ fought him again. It's written in the Bible, don't tempt God, man. Don't test his power. God will save you. He won't save you, but don't test him. It's shaking him off. And that's how you fight Satan, man. You brothers know it already. We've been through it already, man. That smoking demon comes and you go, man. Tobacco's from the earth. You go, no, man. The Bible goes, no smoke between your lips, man. The Bible says you can't burn incense to another God. You got to fight Satan with the Bible. And Yahushua did it, man. Guess what? It was painful. It was painful, but he did it. Come on.
Could you, what I do when Satan come to me is I just run him. Right? That to fling out you, I mean, run. Are you mad? What are you talking about? You crazy? You think I'm going against the God of heaven, the real gangster on the earth? Are you mad? That's how I talk to it. That's exactly how I talk. She's like, am I? Are you fucking crazy, Salakia? Or she's like, are you mad? I'm not talking to her. You crazy? I'm not going against the Lord. The Lord said the 12 tribes, man. Down with that fire. That's how I do it.
That's how you do it, man. Imagine imagine you're a rapper or something like that. And you're in the park writing your lyrics, and a man comes to you with his lyrics and hands you a mic. What's that man saying right there, man? Saying he wants to clash. And that's how you got to see it, man. Satan comes to you and says, listen, he's a Hamite woman right here, man. You got to say, oh, okay, we're a clash. Let's go, man. Let's go to war. That's how you got to see it, man. You got to see it as a man challenging you. You got to say, okay, so the bills are high, times are rough. Okay, a clash. Let's go, man. We're black. We don't lose no clashes, man. We don't lose no debates. We don't lose no battles, man. In America, brothers been having fucking breakdancing battles and dance battles and singing battles and rap battles, man. It's in our culture to battle. So black man, why do we become weak when it comes to a sin battle, man? Why do we lose sin battles? When it comes to a rap clash, we don't lose that. When it comes to Sting, and stage show, we're determined not to lose that, man. When it comes to sin, I'm too weak. Nah, man, black man, you better win that one, man. Whenever Satan comes to you, see it as a man challenging you, man. And we don't take lightly to a man challenging me, man. Disrespectful, man. Imagine, for example, my game is tight, man. For a man to ever even want to challenge me, the disrespect. What makes you think that you could dare test my lyrics, man? You know who I am. My lyrics are way better than yours, man. And that's what you got to see. Say, Satan, are you not aware I'm in all black and all braids, beards, and fringes? Are you out of your mind? Come test me with this. And you got to show him. You got to show him who will win this battle, man. Come on, everybody, guys. Let's run through this. Big enough one, please.
So like the one, I'm just gonna add one more thing if you don't mind.
Come on.
One more thing. And Satan don't come to you like a voice that is not your own. He coming like it's your own voice you're listening to, and it's you're thinking that, and then all this. But how you know is it's going against the King of Kings, and that's how I know, because I'm lined up with the law.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Listen, he said something that I forgot. He don't sound like Satan. It sounds like you. You talking. You're convinced that you love whores when he does. You're convinced that you hate your brother when he does. You're convinced that you want to leave the truth when he does. He sounds just like you and in your ear. So you're thinking it's me. You're thinking that you got these nasty thoughts. You're thinking that you're this horrible person. It's not. And how do we know it's not you? Because when you do it, Satan leaves. And what did everyone say? I don't know what I was thinking. That's the problem. You weren't thinking. He was thinking. It's not you. Come on. Keep it in.
It's on mute. I think it's on mute.
The water. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
And this is deep, man. Now it's trying to tempt our King Christ with riches. And that's how these temptations come on you. You get tempted to leave because you got a good job. You get tempted to leave because you feel down. And you get tempted to leave because times are hard. The same things that make you leave, Christ will tempt you with the same thing. Brothers are tempted because why they want to become rappers and movie stars and riches. Brothers leave why? Because times are hard and they're hungry and they're low. Brothers leave why? Because they want to kill themselves, like mental issues. All these same things Christ will tempt you with, and he beat all of them, man. Beat every last one of them, man. Come on.
Come on. Then saith Jesus unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God.
There you
and
go.
Him.
Just like what Hakian said, get thee Satan, move from him, man. That's what you got to do. Christians say, get thee Satan. Oh, shut up, man. Christ is shaking him off. Shut up, man. Anyway, boom. Getting himself together, man. Shaking it off. That's what get behind me, Satan, move from him, man. That's what Christ is doing. Come on.
And him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold.
Again, the devil what?
Then the devil leaveth him.
The devil what?
Leaveth him.
There you go, black man. If you fight, it will go. I know you feel like you're in pain. Your girl had sex with all your friends, so like your woman had, she left you. The kids left you. The wife left you. It's rough, man. Let me tell you something, black man. That feeling will go. Satan gets in your mind and makes you think that it would never go. Listen, when it rains, no one's tripping when it rains. Why? Everyone knows for a fact that one day it will stop raining. But for some reason, when you're going through hard times, you seem to think that oh, it's gonna always keep raining. I would never feel nice again. I'll never feel good again. Black man, the sun will come out again, man. Satan will leave you, but you got to fight him, man. Come on.
Khan. And behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Right, bring that part down. Angels came and ministered unto him. Come on.
I don't understand that part.
So just like all the demons them talk to you, yeah.
Okay, young man. I believe that you know this breakdown already, man. Go on, carry on.
Demons me I fight, man, through hills and valleys, man. Me I fight them regular. So these scriptures here and the breakdowns come very handy when I need it. So yeah, just as the spirit, just as them demons come to you, you know what I mean, in your own voice, you get the angels too. They talk to you the same way like that, just like that.
That's what it means by angels ministered unto him. Minister means to work for you. So the same way that voice, you get that voice saying, do it, sin, break the law. Then only if you fight though, you get the other voice, man, saying you got this, man. Get up, Crawford, get up, man, go to camp, man, get up, man, shake it up, and you got this, man. What? Her? She ain't shit, man. What? Him? Oh, fuck him, man. You get that voice. What? Listen, F that job, man. F that. What's that? Listen, the Lord made Shah make a song for me, man.
That's right.
You got this, man. You see him, you see that person that you hate, and you go, she's not even worth it, man. That's the other voice in your ear. But first, you got to fight, then you get the other voice, man. That's what it means by angels came and said, you got this, man. Come on, man, you're strong, you got this, you can do this, man. But only if you fight, then you get that voice. Go on, Hakayan.
So like yeah, what you're saying now, if that fucking job will be bridged tomorrow, that was the song you're talking about with Shah, Salakia.
Listen, man, fuck that job, man. My brothers left his truth over a job. I don't want to go to camp over no job. Fuck that job, man. We're broke anyway. 90% of us are broke, man. You know what I mean? What we got? Little, you know, McDonald's jobs and little this is that, and we worried about some low-paid job, man, that we didn't even go uni for. Fuck it, man. We get another one, man. I'm deeply deviated again, but that's what it's talking about, Habaniga. Anything in particular on that?
No, that was the main part. Was it thoughts or person?
Yeah, so it's the thoughts in your mind that we all get. You know what I mean? So it's letting you know how Satan comes upon you when you're trying to do the work of the Lord. I believe that shit. Go on.
And also there's another way Satan come as well. Yeah, it'll use someone else. So it might not even come in your own thought. It might be someone else that start giving you negative talk.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
you heard about
you know what I mean? Because you might rate this person here, right? And then he uses him to make you try and stray from the law and start tempting.
Okay, who's that person that Satan usually uses, man?
The one close to you.
Nah, man. The person in particular that Satan uses, man. Is a person. Come on.
Your wife, innit?
Woman, man.
That's what I'm saying. Close to you. Someone close to you, man.
This will be close to you. You're in this woman's luck, yeah. You won. Get close. You won. She is you. She said, "Listen, Hakian, you know who do you think he is, man? See, really, you should be captain.
Stop talking about the brothers, man. What are you talking about the brothers for? Stop talking about the brothers. Listen, that's what I'm like. Stop talking about the brothers. What are you talking about the brothers for? Not to do with you. Not to do with you.
Yeah, check the woman. Shut up, man. Your job to make food, man. If you want priest advice, I speak to them. I'm in the mouth. Listen, you quiet, man. You gonna make some 11 bread, man. Way above your pay grade. See, your breakdowns are sharper than down garbage, you know. See, that's why you're supposed to be this. The same thing with who? The same thing with who in the Bible? Who else had a wife that did the same thing to him?
Ahab.
Yeah,
Is it Ahab?
Is it
Ahab? That woman there and Ahab, the wicked king and the woman there. Is that the one?
Nah, man. That's good actually. Was a famous one. There's some in the Bible. Yeah, there's some famous historical bitches, Salakia. And one famous historical bitch in the Bible, man. You got King David's wife. That's King David's wife. No, that's one. King David's wife that was like, look at you dancing. You got Job. Oh, fucking, I said it. You got
Job. Yeah, I'm gonna say Job, Salakia. I was gonna say Job. I was
Job's
coming
wife.
with Job. I don't know if it was her, but I was gonna say Job. So like,
You got Lot's wife. I meant to say Lot. You got loads of women, but Job's wife was
Yeah.
a bitch, man. Yeah, man, just leave the truth, man. You see, this shit ain't working for you. See, she said the Lord. What's the point, man? Just bounce, man. That was Joe's wife. Got a question online, Slakia, from the brother. Must be buried now. Scroll up a little bit.
Khan, we got a few questions online. The first one is from a sister, but you do want the one from Benya.
Get it chronicle word, please. Yeah,
We got a question from Sister Kaya Lodge. She says, so like if I could, do we know about how long the earth has actually been around? Also, how long has it been since Christ walked the earth? Okay, so Christ walked on the earth over 2,000 years ago. How do we know? Because it's in the year 2025, also known as 225 AD. So time is measured when Christ was born. When Christ was born, historians called it what? 1 AD. No, it was after his death. So 1 second. Don't quote me. I think it's after Christ was born, after he died. They measure time by BC, before Christ, and then after Christ, after he was born. Yes, when Christ was born, he started at the year 1. So we're at 2025 right now. So Christ was born 2,000 years ago, 2,025 years ago around. The earth has been around, historians say, according to the Bible, say a couple thousand years. It's not millions like historians say or like scientists say. This is billions of years ago. That's not true. This earth is kind of young. The scientists that can prove it, apparently the moon moves far from the earth every couple hundred years. So if the earth is millions of years old, then that means at one point the moon was close to the earth. I mean, real close. And with the moon that close to the earth, shit, it would have been tidal waves. You know the earth, the moon makes tides go back and forth. It would have been tidal waves. Man couldn't live here. Everyone would have been drowned and flooded. So there is proof that the earth ain't old like they say it is. They got something called carbon dating. So they'll swab something and go, see, this carbon is billions of years old. There's a reason why when they swab it, it comes back that late. Anyone know why? It's like you said, when they swab something, it comes back with what, sir?
So they got this thing called carbon dating. So they'll swab like old rocks, and the rocks will come back, billions of years old and stuff, millions of years old. Do you know why it comes back millions of years old? Even though the earth is like, couple thousand at best.
If I could, is it carbon dating is just a guess? Like it's really just estimating something.
That's right. And also in the Bible it said what? The earth was what? Void. Meaning what? The earth, all the pieces were there, but it weren't put together yet. Like imagine you got a bed and you buy it from IKEA and you got the bed on the floor, mattress over here, screws over here, beams over here. That was the earth at one point. All the atoms, all the things to make the earth was there, but it wasn't put together again. It wasn't put together at the time. So all the atoms are old. The other atoms are, they're millions, they're older than the earth itself. So when they're swabbing it, it's coming back old because what the atoms were there. I can't explain. I make sense to Alban.
Yeah.
The atoms of Lord that makes the earth are old, but the earth itself ain't. If that makes sense. I do a class on it. It's hard to explain right now. If you give me Genesis 1:1, but the earth was without void and dark to the face of the earth.
Come on, sir.
Genesis are the one. Genesis, what are the ones, Salakia?
It's like 1 and something, 1 and 3 or something like that.
1 and 2.
All right, I got that. I get it. Salakia. Genesis 1, verse 2. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the spirit.
Right, so the earth was without form. So the earth was there, but it's without form. So what does that mean? The earth was without form. What does that mean, Akim?
No shape, nothing on it. No houses, no nothing. Just
there you go. So, right. So if you got a bunk bed and the bunk bed's in the box, you got a bunk bed on the floor, but your bunk bed is without form. It's not together yet. So the earth is there, but it's without form. You could put your hand through it. Meaning what? The atoms were there: the hydrogen, the oxygen, the chloride, the all was there, and the Lord took two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen one, put it together, boom. Now you got H2O, now you got water. Two oxygen ones, put it together, now you got O2. You feel me? So that it was there, but the Lord ain't put it together yet. That was the earth. So the earth was there, but without a void. So when they're swabbing it, they're getting these atoms that, that are millions of years old, but the earth itself ain't that old. Makes sense? Ain't no sweat. I'm going over your heads.
Yeah.
They believe the world is old. They believe it's billions of years old. You know how long billions of years? How they not? We know it's not, because science proves that the moon, if it was billions of years old, at one point the moon had to be close on the earth, close, and mankind can't live like that. We've been tidal waves and earthquakes and tsunamis, and no one can live through that. We wouldn't be here today. It's impossible. And other stuff as well, but it's it's not true. Right. What's the next question, Baba Kashar? Sorry, did I answer the sister's question fully? I think I missed a piece.
Khan said, now you answered it fully. It's been about roughly a couple thousand years old, and then 2025 years after Christ's birth. I looked it up. It's the year that Anno Domini is the year of his birth.
Okay. And some people call it CE. Some people call it BC. Like before Christ, after Christ. Some people call it CE, Common Era. You know what Common Era is for? For people that don't believe, that are not religious. They will judge it by CE because they don't believe he existed. So for them, they made something called CE, which is Common Era.
Right.
Fun fact.
Okay. We also got a question from somebody named Ben Yah. He says, please explain light to the Gentiles, because how else they gonna come every year to worship?
I'm not sure. If you give me a scripture, I can read it. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I think I know what you mean by a light to the Gentiles. A light to Gentiles talking about the other Israelites, that were scattered. Become a light to them. Give me a scripture, I can break it down for you, but I don't know.
If I may,
come on.
I think you've dealt with this guy before, I think
no.
You know him? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, any more questions?
I think there was some others that were referring to different parts, like it says, and then cleave unto, it says Yakub, which I'm assuming is referring to Yaquab or Jacob. And then something about being grafted in the natural branches.
All right. Someone get me that. Romans 11 or 9. The Gentiles grafted in. The Gentiles grafted in.
I've got that.
Hispanics and Native Indians. That's who the Gentiles are. Listen, the Lord cast away his people because we were sinning, and a remnant stayed, and a remnant was cast away. And Paul came on the scene, and Paul said, "Listen, let's bring these brothers back. They are the branches that was grafted back in. Let's prove it real quick, man. You got it.
Is it Romans 11:1?
Go on.
I say then, as God cast away his people, God forbid, for I also am an Israelite.
Favorite scriptures, it starts off with has God cast away his people. So it's talking about has God cast away his people. Why? Because man was saying, them man over there, they're cast away, man. Listen, them man over there, listen, they sinned, they served all, they're gone. And Paul saying, no, man, they're still God's people, man. They are still God's people. He's not cast them away. That is the context. That is the first line. He ain't talking about Gentiles. He ain't talking about white people. He ain't talking about Chinese. He's talking about his own people. And he's saying God has not cast them away. That's the context. Come on.
Come. Has God, I say then, has God cast away his people? God forbid.
God forbid, meaning no. Come on.
Right. Come. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
Come on.
God has not cast away his people, which he foreknew.
There you go, which is foreknew. Foreknew means you knew of time past. Right. God didn't cast away the people he knew. Come on.
What ye not, what the scripture says of Elias, how he maketh intercession to God against Israel, saying.
What's the part about the olive tree, Salakia?
What was that?
The part you want is
11. What was it again?
Probably one from about 14 or verse 15.
Go on, give me that part there.
Right. I think it's right. Go from 14. If by any means I may provoke to Slakia, if by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. For if the casting away of them be the reconciliation of the world.
Give me verse 17.
And if some of the branches be broken off, and thou being a wild olive tree were grafted in among them, and with them partakers of the root and fatness of the olive tree.
So the other kingdoms were kicked out, and the Most High grafted them back in. Ever heard of a skin graft?
Mm-hmm.
Paul is using a farming analogy. Why? Because Israelites are farmers. If you got a skin that's burnt, you get a skin graft. So if I burn this arm, they'll cut skin off from this arm and put it on here. Back then, you had something called grafting, which you can say if one of your branches was broken, you can get a branch from another tree, tie it with strings, and then over time, that branch will merge to the other branch. You can only do that with the same tree. You can't do it with different trees. It's letting you know that wild olive tree is the same tree. It's just wild. The Bible calls it a wild olive tree. You got an olive tree that's been in the land, keep the laws, statutes, commandments. Then you got a wild olive tree. What does a wild olive tree? All right, Christians make her like the wild olive tree is white people and Chinese people. What does a wild olive tree and a good olive tree have in common?
If I could say,
they're both.
No. Yeah.
I think Gian was gonna say, but they both olives. Both olives.
Both olive trees.
That's
He didn't say an apple tree. The both olive trees. One of them have been cast away. The other one hasn't. But both are the same family. Hence why they can be grafted in. For time's sake, anyway, I'm a brief through it. The whole point of this chapter, when you read it in context, starts off with has God cast away his people? That's the whole point. And then Paul talks about grafting in, and the Lord taking this olive tree and making them one and all that stuff. And then he concludes it. You know what our conclusion is?
It sums it up. It sums it up.
It sums it up. And it sums it up. So the whole grafting and the taking this olive tree and putting them together, it sums it up in verse 26. Read it.
26. And so all Israel shall be saved.
Read that again.
And so all Israel shall be saved.
Hold on. The olive tree and the grafting and the breaking the branches and mixing them with the good olive tree, all that was done for what? Read.
And so all Israel shall be saved.
And all that was done so all of us can be saved, the wild ones and the natural ones. It didn't say I did all this so all nations can be saved. It didn't say I did all this so all people, white, Chinese, can be saved. All this was done so all Israel can be saved. I can break it down in detail at another class, but I got 20 minutes left. That's the whole. That's the conclusion, and that's how you read the writings of Paul. Paul don't jump. Paul stays on subject. The problem is we don't understand Paul because we're grown in the Christian church. But Paul summed the whole thing down, man. The olive tree, the broken off, and all this was done, bringing in all the brothers, bringing in brothers that was Romans, bringing in brothers that were Rastas. We do this so all of us can be saved. Not just the ones that kept the laws, but the ones that didn't keep the laws too. That's the whole concept. Right. In fact, give me the part, man, where it says, like it said in Hosea. See your son, 1 second. Skim through it.
Can I finish?
The part where it references Hosea.
That was over there. I read it before, I believe. Hosea, yeah. Elias? No. That's Elias. As it says in OC, is it?
That's the one. Where is it at?
That's in Rome. Where's that now? So that is that.
Come on,
Romans. Is that Romans 9 now?
No, Romans 11.
That's in 11.
I can't see it. Bear with me.
Oh, make intercession. Is that what it is?
That part I wanted. What, bear with me a
Salaki, so
second.
what you looking for, the one? Salakia?
But Paul says, like it says in Hosea.
Yeah.
Is a bit where it says, "I will make it intercession for Israel," isn't it?
Now, 1 second. Enosware. Let me get my topic. 3 minutes left, 15 minutes left anyway.
Oh yeah, is it this one here or the one? Is it in Hosea? That's Paul, isn't it?
Romans 9:25, I believe it is. Romans 9:25.
That's what I was. Yeah. 9:20.
All right, Salakia.
Go ahead. Now read it.
Get the one. Romans 9:25. As he saith also in OC,
yeah,
I will call them my people, which were not my people.
See? So a Christian will read that and go, rah! The Lord's going to call a people that wasn't his people. So the next people that's not his people, that he's going to call. This is the problem. The Bible goes like he said in OC.
Right.
Hosea. So what you got to do, read Hosea. See, if you read that alone, you feel like, what? The Jews were his people, but it said he got another people. So that means the Lord likes everybody. Let's see what Hosea said, man. Go to Hosea 1. Hosea 1.
10. Yeah, 10.
Give me verse 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Chapter 1, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came unto Hosea, the son of Beeri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham.
No, so give me verse 10. Give me verse 10 for time's sake.
Book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Right, now in this chapter, the Lord divorced Israel and said, you are no longer my people. You can read it in verse 1 up until 8. Now it's letting you know that the number of Israel shall be like the sand of the sea. Come on.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
One.
There it shall be said to them, ye are the sons of the living God.
And that's what Hosea said. Hosea said the Israelites are not my people, but I'm going to call them back. I'm going to call them my people. That's what Romans said. That's what Romans meant when it said, I will love a nation that are cast away. A people that are not my people will be my people. Why? Because the Lord said no longer his people. And Hosea said he's going to call us back. That's what the Lord meant by it. Right.
I'm just going to say, you taught me that one a long time ago, other one. I remember the breakdown when you was talking about as a father, as like if you tell your child, you know what I mean, not to do something, and they continue to do what you tell them not to, you discontinue, you don't give them what they're supposed to get. I remember you telling me that same breakdown there, other one, it sticks clearly with me. And those that and they would be called the Gentiles, right? The ones that have been cast out by the Father for not obeying the words. But then you've got the ones, the Israelites, that are actually in the truth, are following the law, such the commandments, right? And these are the ones that are the natural branches, right?
Natural branches, kept the Passover commandments, never left. You know what I mean? Scribes, Pharisees, Essenes, all the type of man there, man. They had brothers that never got circumcised, considered themselves Romans, considered themselves, Ephesians and Galatians. These are the what's it called? The wild branches. But there's one thing that they have in common though, both Israelites.
Right, that's right.
Olive trees. That's what they both have in common. And when you read this chapter, man, they say, come to our class, man. We break it down for you, man. When Paul said what? Paul goes, if the branch is holy, then the root is holy, then the root is holy. So Paul's breaking it down, man. Paul saying, what's the root? The root is Abraham. It's like letting man know you can't say these men ain't holy, because if Abraham's holy and they're Abraham's seed, then they're holy too. What is breaking? When you read it in context, you go, oh shit, you see it, man. But read like a Christian maker, like, see, because Christ made us all one. He's saying, listen, if Abraham's the root, and it says if Abraham's holy, you acknowledge that they came from Abraham, right? So then why are they disgusted and cast off? If Abraham's holy and they're his children, like what tree has holy roots, but then branches that's not holy? The whole tree's holy. If Abraham's holy, then the whole tree's holy. So saying these men can't come back. That was the whole argument of the whole story. Right. Ozzy Osbourne's fucking out. Everyone heard about Ozzy Osbourne died the other day. You know what I mean? Died the other day, and everyone's crying, everyone's moaning. And it made me realize something, that England is not a Christian country. England makes it like, oh, England's a Christian country, and we're gonna fight against these Muslims and fight against the far right because we're Christian. We're so Christian. So why is it I can't get home? Because Ozzy Osbourne died? Why is it everyone's crying because Ozzy Osbourne died? If you're a Christian country, you should not be crying for Ozzy Osbourne, man. If you are a Christian country like you say you are, you should not be crying for no Ozzy Osbourne. If you're a Christian country and you follow the Bible, then shouldn't you follow the Sabbath in the Bible? What was Ozzy Osbourne's group called, man? The Black Sabbath. Seems like you're disrespecting Sabbath to me. What was Ozzy Osbourne's nickname, man? The Prince of Darkness, man. Someone get me Ephesians real quick, man. Someone get me the book of Ephesians, man. England is not a Christian country.
That's right.
They want to wave the cross around and act like we're so Christian and we're a Christian country. No, you're not, man. Someone get me the Ephesians. Where did I put it now? Ephesians 6 and 12, man.
Ephesians 6 verse 12.
God, if you are sincerely a Christian country, then you would have to admit that Ozzy Osbourne is burning in hell right now. If you call yourself a Christian country, you believe in Christian prospects and you believe in the Christian doctrine, then you don't cry for Ozzy Osbourne. You would have to admit, according to your doctrine, that Ozzy Osbourne is burning in hell right now as we speak. Come on, read that.
Ephesians 6 verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
come on,
but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world.
Against what?
Against the rulers of darkness.
Hold on, the Bible says that we wrestle against the rulers of darkness. Ozzy Osbourne called himself the Prince of Darkness. If you are a Christian, if England is on pause right now. England lost one of their greatest musicians of all time, yet they call themselves a Christian country. If you consider yourself a Christian country, you would have to admit that Ozzy Osbourne is burning in hell right now, according to your doctrine.
Right. That's right.
He called himself the Prince of Darkness. When the Bible says, if you follow the Bible, you're meant to wrestle against the Prince of Darkness. Read that one more time.
Ephesians 6 verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but
we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Meaning what? Our warfare ain't a physical fight, but this is what we do wrestle against. Come on.
Against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
We wrestle against rulers of darkness. What's a ruler of darkness? A ruler of darkness, we what? A king of darkness? A prince? A prince of darkness? Ain't a ruler, a prince, and a king? This man calls himself the Prince of Darkness, man. Yet you call yourself a Christian country. England is not a Christian country. If you find yourself crying for Ozzy Osbourne, why was the road blocked the other day? The road was blocked the other day because it proved that England is not a Christian country, man. England is a satanic country, man. Drop that. Someone give me Leviticus 11 and 19.
And so, like you said, when you mean darkness here, it means just doing illegal deeds, right? Or deeds that are, because obviously the Bible's written in like 1600s, right? So when it's talking about darkness, we would say of today, what would be the terminology today of the one for that, if I could, sir?
Yeah, all right. So when people read the Bible, they see darkness, they think of vampires and ghouls and goblins. Darkness just means the opposite to light. Light is something, when you feel the light, you can see, okay, see where I'm going. If it's dark, you can't see. You know, you're in a Christianity, a bit of Muslim, a bit of Islam, you're lost. What darkness refers to. But over time, darkness means, thunder and lightning and Dracula. It's not what it means. It's just darkness. You know what I mean? We fight against the rulers of darkness. The rulers of people trying to keep us in darkness. Get me?
The rulers of people that we can't, because you're talking about can't see.
No, the people that keep us in darkness, the rulers of darkness. Meaning what? In darkness, you can't see. When you're in darkness, black people are in darkness. That's why we're staggering to the Christian church. We go into the You know what to believe. Now you got a ruler of darkness. That's the man that puts the Christianity in it. That's what, he's the ruler of it. You're in darkness. You're in Christianity. Then you got the ruler of it. The man that's the reason why you're Rastafarian. There's a man that's the reason why you're Christian. There's a man that churches on your neighborhoods. There's a man that's mafia. There's a man that now the big one now is black men are homosexuals at an all-time high in darkness. I think that for some reason
I get it.
Big homosexuals. And there's a man that's the ruler of it. That tells you it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. You love who you love. That's the ruler of darkness. And this man calls himself the prince of darkness. Because of the prince of darkness, man. If you're a man of the Lord, if you're a Christian like you say so, you can't cry for Ozzy Osbourne. You'd have to admit, according to your doctrine, you believe in hell, right? You'd have to admit that Ozzy Osbourne is burning in hell right now.
That's right.
So we'll get me Leviticus 11 and 19. In fact, get me Leviticus 11 and 1, then jump to 19.
Leviticus chapter 11 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are upon the earth.
Right, so the Lord said, what? These are the beasts that you can eat. According to the Bible, you can't eat whatever you want. There's things that you can eat and there's things that you can't eat. And the Lord said there's beasts that we can eat, black man. What's the beast we can eat? Chicken. What's the beast we can eat? Oxtail. Woo. You know what I mean? Snapper fish, brim, tilapia. And there's ones that we can't eat. Give me verse 19.
19?
Go on.
Okay. And the stork, and the heron, after a kind, and the lapwing, and the bat.
And the what?
And the bat.
Keep it in.
Okay. All fowls that creep, going upon all fours, shall be an abomination unto you.
And the Bible said the bat, the lapwing, the stork, all these things are unclean. Now, actually, what's Ozzy Osbourne famous for, man?
Yamming off a bat's head.
You're a Christian and you follow the Bible. What's Ozzy Osbourne famous for? You brothers probably Habaniga, what's his name? Oh shit. Yeah. You stay out of this. You stay out of this. This is grown folk business. Actually, what's Ozzy Osbourne known for?
He said he ate a bat.
Drinking blood.
Bit the head off a bat. You won't get robbed if you could get me video, but Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off a bat. He was on stage, man, and he bit the head off a bat right off, man. If you're a Christian, you have to admit that Ozzy Osbourne is burning in hell right now, man. You have to admit it. It's lucky. You have to. England is not a Christian country. You're a Christian country. Don't come to Birmingham. I'm tired of seeing all these cities in Birmingham putting down flowers, man. I don't want to see you, man. You're a Christian country. You can't support this, man.
He threw an unconscious bat on the stage, and he thought it was a rubber bat, whatever, and he picked it up and bit the head off.
I don't even think it's the video. Somebody here. Hold on. Need some bat. Hold on.
Right, well, we get the point. We get the point. I've seen the footage before. It's disturbing. Blood all dripping down his chin and stuff. I don't want to see it, man.
Nasty, man.
If you're a Christian country, you can't celebrate this, man. Give me one more. Give me You get the last one now.
Like that.
Yeah, do you?
Whoa!
Go inside. Go to mommy.
Give me Exodus 20 and 8.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
There you go. The Bible goes holy. Keep the Sabbath day holy. This man called it group the Black Sabbath, man. Disrespecting all everything in the Bible. If you're a Christian like you say you are, and you follow the Bible, you have to admit that Ozzy Osbourne is burning in hell, man. And don't celebrate him. But this is the problem. England is not a Christian country, man.
Right.
England ain't a Christian country. England do what they want. You know, if England was a Christian country, to be Christian means to follow Christ. Then in England, what a woman couldn't divorce her husband, a man couldn't divorce his wife, Christmas would be illegal. Easter would be illegal. Black people will be ruling if if England was a Christian country, but it's not, man. With that, clap it up. That's the class. Will be here again. What tomorrow? The under ends 9 to 11. So lucky we got the last one Kodash as well, which is 7 to 9. After Alban. Make sure you contact the school at 079 607 47 079. Can't put the number. It's a lucky bird means we'll do it. 079 607 079 607 46784 079 607 46784, and we'll be here again next week as well. All the Akim as well. Log into I.S.U.P.K United Kingdom and all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, the whole nine. With that, I say shalom.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Who gonna get on his ass real quick one time? 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, be a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper Free. Try to hope me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them U.P.K rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, be a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon'